All right, so I just finished some cool things, rolled it out the other night, and so I want to kind of show you what's going on with this. Essentially, I've just made some modifications, integrating all this data really well into the system, and I wanted to show you what that looks like. Basic dashboard here. We hop over to the, you go to visitors and then the visit log, and then you'll come up with a page that looks like this of all your visits. And so what I've done here, what you'll notice is that the user ID of all the users throughout the system is the MD5 hashed email, and that allows us to use the identity graph or the fingerprinting to be able to unify all of your visitors so that we can use some real cross-channel attribution and really figure out, who are these people and know who they are without worrying about, cookies and that sort of thing. So beyond that, you've got the user ID as that, and then hovering over, obviously you can see it there too. I've brought the data into view on display here. So this one, doesn't have a phone number or address, and so that I need to modify that a bit, but clean it up. But you see it does have the email, and I can click on this and it'll open up my email program. I can email the person directly. But scrolling down, I want you to look at when we dive into these profiles a little more. And so here's a good one here. Just going to open this. I get her full contact information. Then when I open it, I get to see email. I get to see if she opted into something or not. Scrolling down, I get her demographics, so her gender, religion, is she married? Right now, yes, there's a couple of these fields like generation and education that don't have text to tell you what category they are. I'm strictly just like dropping the category number in there. Those kind of things will be fixed over time. But right now, at least you get a really good idea of like, who is this person, right? Where are they coming from? And then we get diving into, their political. Are they a political donor? Yes. Voter? We don't know. Party? We don't know. But we dig in down here, and now we're getting into recent purchasing categories. And sorry, I haven't, made these a little sexier. I just kind of dumped in from the code because I was literally working with 600 different parameters. I just got tired of it here. But when you see this data, it's essentially saying that she has bargain seeker purchases, and there's a total number of companies here which isn't being displayed. But the fact that this category is being displayed means that she has at least one. Okay, that's what that means. And I'll clean this up a little later, so patience with me there. But I wanted to get this out to you. And then, so these are recent. In the last 12 months, she's made purchases in these categories. And these are if ever categories. So if she's ever made purchases in investments or home improvement, fitness, running, walking, travel, books, dog products or pet products, this gives you a really good idea of like, who is this person and how is she conducting business? And then we've got collector and music categories here. We've got some reading categories here, as like what kind of stuff does she read? And then we've got affinities. And these affinities are what kind of media and content does she like to consume, whether it be magazines or online videos. And then at the bottom, we have all of her automobile information if we have that, and we'll get all this data, all the rest of it in here as well. But this is a good starting point that you can kind of see it come together. And if they have an image on Gravatar, you would be able to see that image display here. But they actually need to go set up that image. So, but anyway, and then there's some other data that's kind of missing here, even though the ID, I'm cleaning this up, making sure we have good data across the board. So patience there. Here's another great one. The person's name, address. You can click here and it'll start ringing them if you're on your cell phone or something. But I show you the Shah here, as well as their genders unknown. Looks like most of this is unknown. And then we've got their address, and then we've got some more recent categories here for this person as well. Let's see, scrolling down, more good data here. All their contact info. I definitely wanted to make sure that you had their contact info right front and center here. And then we'll just do one more here. I like that we can see, where they came in from, who's their internet provider, and all this kind of stuff is pretty cool. And then again, this is, I don't know, Jeek Sama. I guess that's her email name, though. She's opted in. She's female, French, white. Her ethnicity is even French. She's got her birth date here. She's obviously Catholic. She's French, and then digging down. But she's currently living in Georgia. She's a liberal, and she's got some recent purchases here. What is she? A bargain seeker, women's fashion, home decor, home goods. And what's her birth year? 66. Yeah, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. She's most likely a baby boomer at that generation. And then she's got self-decor, traveling, pet products, photography. So you're getting a really good idea of who these people are, which is great. It's fantastic for you to be able to confirm from your marketing the people that are coming in and be like, yes, these are the kind of target audience that we're going for. And so I'll make sure I get their financials out here as well to show you, their credit score and what, more in-depth information. But this is a good starting point for you to kind of see it coming together in the system, which is going to allow me to create those segments and get those integrations working with a specific segment. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully you guys appreciate it.